Alright everyone, welcome back.
お前のスキルでは何をやってもサーバントには通じない。
I know. I realize that more than ever now.
ならばせめてイメージしろ。現実でかなわない相手なら想像の中で勝て。自身が勝てないのなら勝てるものを幻想しろ。
He doesn't need to tell me something I already know. If I'm gonna win, it'll only be in my head. But what could I win with? I can't imagine myself beating a servant. I can't handily deceive myself, and an image created by deceiving myself would be full of flaws. There's no way I would be able to match a servant, a first-class illusion, with such a third-rate image. So, what will I be able to beat? And what will I beat it with? I'm searching for the answer to that question. Searching for the answer even now. A golden sword. It's a sword for her alone. I don't want it myself. It's just beautiful. I just want to hold it in my hands if it's permitted. Jeez, it's a bad habit for an amateur magus. Since all I can do is examine the contents, I see such dreams unsuitable for my position. But, if this is a dream, I should be allowed to at least think about it. First, I assumed the basic structure and reproduced the composing material. Oh, the basic form from when I used the strengthening magic isn't enough as I thought. Strengthening is changing something that's already there, so it's meaningless with something that isn't there at all. So if I'm to remember that sword, I have to put more effort into it. It's well before the basics. It's the process full of waste that I came up with before Kiritsugu taught me how to use the strengthening magic. It was... How was it supposed to take shape? When I come to, I'm in a ridiculous place.
なんだここ。
Ah, this is Ilya's home. This isn't just some place I've never seen before. It has a bed with a gorgeous canopy, and a long carpet that makes it look like you could sink to your ankles. A stone fireplace that is not just decorative, but actually functional. The patterns on the wall aren't just wallpaper as they are actually engraved. I'm used to mansions like Shinji's house, but this is on a different level. It's embarrassing to say, but this is like a castle you read about in fairy tales. My mind almost falls unconscious. My body is strangely heavy. Is my blood circulating poorly? I feel like I'll fall asleep again if I let my guard down.
何がどうなったんだっけ。
I try to remember with my hazy mind. Oh yeah, I was bound by Ilya and lost consciousness.
イリアに捕まったってことか。
No one is in the room. My body feels heavy, but it seems I could at least raise my arm.
縛られてるぞ、俺。
That's much for someone that can use magic against me. My dazed mind instantly awakens. Realizing the danger I'm in, I study my situation first.
椅子に座らされて手を後ろに回されてるのか。これは手錠じゃないよな。縄で手首を縛ってるだけか。
I'm not in the worst condition, but it makes no difference to the fact that I cannot move. My body's still numb and I can't even get up with my hands tied.
あれからどれぐらい経ってるんだ。時計はないか、やっぱり。
There's no clock in the room. The window is behind me. I turn around as much as I can, but the curtain is draped over it and I can't quite tell what's outside. But the sun has already set outside. I met Ilya in the morning, so that means at least half a day has passed. I can't be doing this now. I don't know where I am, but I have to go home to Saber as quickly as I can. Saber is weakening. I can't trouble her by letting her know I've been kidnapped. I pull at my hands. Even if I'm to run away, I have to do something about the rope tied behind my back first. The door opens. I release my power at the same moment as she walks in.
あ、やっと 体は大丈夫？
Ilya is acting totally different from before. Her cold eyes are gone, and the Ilya before me is the white girl who was talking to me in that park the other day.
どうしたの？なんか元気ないけど、まだ体は動かない？おかしいな。そろそろ声ぐらいは出せるはずなんだけど。
She looks at me, tilting her head. It looks like she's just worried about me.
大丈夫だ。声は出るし、頭の方も自分が捕まってるって分かる程度にははっきりしてる。
I glare at Ilya.
何よ、不満なの？捕まえた敵はね、本当は地下牢に入れておくものなんだよ。けどそれじゃシロがかわいそうだから、特別に私の部屋に連れてきてあげたのに。
I don't know if I should be thankful or not. But anyway, I'm starting to understand the situation I'm in.
なんとなく状況は分かった。俺は捕まって、ここはイリアの住処ってわけか。
I say so sharply, killing my emotions. As long as I don't know the full details of the situation, I should listen for now.
そうだよ。前に言ったでしょ。私は森の後ろに住んでるんだって。ここは樹海の中の城で、周りには何もないわ。シロが住んでる町まで車で何時間もかかるんだもの。助けになんて来るはずもないし、絶対に邪魔も入らない。
That's pleasant news to hear.
そうか。それは分かったけど、なんだってそんなことをしたんだ。俺を殺すんなら、あの公園でできたじゃないか。
なんで？私、シロを殺す気なんてないよ。シロは私のだもん。他のマスターは殺すけど、シロは特別。だから誰も邪魔が入らないようにシロをここに閉じ込めたの。
I automatically lean back. Ilya puts her face close to mine as if not caring about my feelings.
イリア、ちょっと。
I know it's indiscreet, but my heart's beating fast from the weight of Ilya on my legs. Even though she's not heavy, she feels so alive that I can't think straight.
やっぱりシロは特別。ねえ、私のサーバントになってみない？シロが私のサーバントになってくれるなら、もう殺さなくて済むわ。シロがうんって言ってくれれば、それでシロだけは助けてあげるよ。
This is nothing half-hearted. Ilya's words are so pure that I won't be able to take it back if I nod. And if I do betray her, all her purity would probably turn into hatred. With Ilya so close to me, my confused mind freezes. This isn't just that she likes me. Ilya's question is asking me if I want to live or die.
考えるまでもないでしょ。シロにはもうセイバーはいないんだもの。戦う手段なんてないわ。ならマスターでいてもしょうがないじゃない。
違う。セイバーはまだ消えていない。そんなことさせるもんか。
けどそんな状態じゃ簡単に殺されちゃうよ。いいからシロはここにいればいいの。シロがずっとそばにいてくれるなら、私もずっとシロを守ってあげる。
Ilya snuggles up to me. I don't even have the freedom to push her away. I don't know what will happen if I disobey her, but I still can't nod to Ilya's words.
ダメだ。離れるんだ、イリア。どんなに言われても、俺は。
Ilya puts her finger up to my mouth. She smiles and looks up at my bewildered face.
もう分かってないんだから。いい？今のシロはカゴの中の小鳥なのよ。生かすも殺すも私の自由なんだから、あんまり私を怒らせるようなことは言っちゃダメ。10年も待ったんだもの。ここでシロを簡単に殺しちゃうなんて、そんなのつまらないでしょ。
Her voice sounds like a girl who wants a toy. I gasp, sensing her cruelty that sends up a chill up my spine.
これで最後だよ、お兄ちゃん。もう一度だけ聞いてあげる。
Her eyes are full of hope.
シロ、 私のものになりなさい。
Ilya says so as if allowing no refusal. No, I can't betray Seiba. But we'll save anyway. I don't even need to think about it. And I can only take so much. Why does everyone think that Saber's disappearing? Saber won't disappear, and I'm gonna fight with her until the very end. I can't undermine that oath with something like this.
イリア、お前の言うことは聞けない。俺にはセイバーがいる。セイバーが残っている限り、マスターとして戦うだけだ。
I hear her gasp. Her red eyes open for an instant like rigor mortis.
そう。あなたまで私を裏切るのね、シロ。
Ilya backs away. The girl looks down at me, not getting upset.
いいわ。シロが私の言うことを聞かないなら、私もシロの言うことなんて聞かない。今まで見逃してあげたけど、それもこれでおしまいなんだから。
Ilya's voice is filled with murderous intent. I feel an ominous tone to it.
待っていなさい。すぐに用を済ませてくるから。
待て、何をするつもりだ、イリア。
何って、セイバーとリンを殺しに行くの。二人を殺してくれば、シロも少しは後悔するでしょ。
You are a dangerous little girl, you know that?
バカなことを言うな。セイバーもトーサカも関係ない。俺は自分だけの都合でイリアとはいられないって言ってるんだ。
そうなの？けど二人は殺すわ。それが終わったら次はシローの番よ。私のものにならないのならシローなんていらないもの。
She starts to go. She's serious. She's gonna go kill Saber and Tosaka.
やめろイリア。セイバーもトーサカも関係ないだろう。捕まってるのは俺なんだから。憎いって言うんなら俺だけにしろ。二人を殺す理由なんてない。
I know Shiro's like in a desperate situation, but I think he fails to understand that if he dies, so too does Saber. You know? I know he's trying to save them, but he's not really thinking clearly at this very moment.
理由はあるわ。私以外のマスターは生かしておけないもの。それが聖杯戦争でしょ。
バカ、簡単に人を殺すなんて言うな。お前にはそんなの似合わない。イリアはまだ子供なんだから、そんな真似だけはしちゃダメだ。
After looking at me in amazement,
残念ね。私はもうマスターを殺してるんだよ、お兄ちゃん。
Ilya says so with a cheerful face.
もっともそれは昨日の話だけど、予想外といえば予想外だったかな。私あいつはお兄ちゃんが手を下すって思ってたのに。
Wait, she killed Shinji? At that moment, to my surprise, I clearly understand what she's talking about. Ilya said she was in that building last night. So, wasn't the master fleeing in front of her the perfect prey?
イリア、お前。
ごめんね。シローがやらないから私がやっちゃった。本当は横取りって好きじゃないんだけど。
She doesn't sound guilty at all. For Ilya, it must have been nothing at all. That makes me realize. No, I should have known the last time I met her. This girl has no sense of good and evil. If the girl laughing innocently is Ilya, the girl laughing mercilessly is also Ilya. It's not like a devil and an angel are in her at the same time. It's that Ilya is a devil called an angel.
それじゃあ行ってくるわ。帰ってきたらシローの番なんだから、せいぜい逃げ出す努力でもしていなさい。もっともカゴから逃げ出せないから小鳥は小鳥なの。お兄ちゃんじゃこの鳥カゴからは出られないでしょうけど。
Give me a minute. I'll figure it out. Ilya leaves the room. What she says is true. As she doesn't understand threats or haggling, everything she says is true. So I can't stay here forever. I have to escape and meet up with Saber before Ilya attacks her. And Tosaka. Let's not forget Tosaka. I shake my body and try to loosen the ropes. She really must think I can't escape as there's no one in the room. I can get out of these ropes by myself if there's no one keeping watch, but... Well, let's not also forget that Ilya also has her 2 servants with her, or in the house. Not working well enough. Even though I can move my limbs are heavy as steel, and just moving them will run me out of breath.
エリアのやつ、これを見越して逃げられないなんて言ってたわ。
Certainly I can't move. Even if I can get the rope off, I won't be able to escape if my body won't move to my satisfaction.
体が重いのは疲れてるからじゃないよな。そっか。イリアの目を見て、それで動かなくなったんだっけ。
It must be what they call the mystic eyes. They say a superior magus is able to intervene magically with a target just by looking into their eyes. A common form of mystic eyes is binding, so this must be something like that. As eyes perceive visual information, their disadvantage is that they are weak against suggestion. Therefore, a magus usually casts some protection over their eyes to shut out others' magical energy.
呪文もなしの暗示じみた金縛りにやられるなんて、遠坂が聞いたらなんて言うか。
Well, knowing her, she would say that's expected of you because you don't know magic. Or at least basic ones. Well, they're just mystic eyes that are acquired with the use of magic. But I hear that monsters born with such eyes don't even need to look at the eyes of their target. These people exhibit their ability just by looking, but I hear such powers are rare. So, fortunately, it doesn't seem like Ilya's mystic eyes are the special kind. This is just an intervention, sending her magical energy into my body. Then, there's a way to dispel myself. I can't move my body because Ilya's magical energy is invading my nerves. So if I remove that magical energy, I'll be able to move again.
単純な話だ。泥が溜まってるなら、水を流して洗えばいい。
Closing my eyes, I concentrate on the inside of my body. I don't have the skills to detect or remove someone's magical energy from within me, but such skills are necessary if the magical energy is not rooted in my body. If Ilya's magical energy is stagnant in my body, all I have to do is channel strong magical energy through me and push it out.
悪いな。乱暴なやり方だけど、あいにくそんなことしかできないんだ。
What isn't recklessly violent with you when it comes to your methods? Or at least your methods in terms of using, practicing magic. I apologize to my body as some consolation. All I have to do now is my daily routine. The ritual where I drive in a nerve into my back. No, it's not that anymore. There's no need to make a new one now. I can just push a switch inside of me. I don't have to make a magic circuit inside me as I just have to switch my nerves into a magic circuit.
トレス。
I cast a spell to suggest myself. Spells do not do anything to the world. It is only something that one casts on oneself as one intervening with the world. Words are the best way to make your body transform. An order that only works on the self to create a divine mystery. A very simple magic called spell.
基本腰。解明。
My circulation speeds up. My blood gains power. My body turns into a device for pumping magical energy. It must be assistance from the jewel Tosaka made me swallow. The creation of magical energy that usually takes me an hour only takes an instant.
構成材質。解明。
I don't even need to push the switch. I can just let the magical energy circulate and let my hands go. Well, I say push the switch, but I still haven't figured out where this switch thing is. The heat goes wild. Calmly controlling my speeding heartbeat, I let my hands go from the spinning cord. Blood spills out of my mouth. Some vein must have been cut or something must have ripped inside me. I channeled enough magical energy to wash out the mud inside of me, so it's fortunate if I only ended up coughing up blood. And to add, I don't feel any pain.
痛みがないのはあれかな。また例の自然治癒かな。
It's an abnormality I don't understand, but I'm just happy to have it at times like this. It's my greatest and only strength for any wounds to heal if they're not fatal. What I should be careful of is relying on it, because the cause is unknown. If I get myself injured relying on the healing might go away the next time. So, I shouldn't rely on such a big miracle.
よし。あとは縄だけだ。
Ooh, I loosened the rope. My wrists are bruised, but my hands weren't tied tightly. I don't think it was Ilya that tied me up, but it wasn't tied too tightly. First of all, Ilya won't be able to carry me here. Is there someone other than Ilya who isn't too strong? I mean, I naturally assumed it was Berserker that took you to her home.
バーサーカーは論外だ。あいつが縄を締めたら、その時点で俺の手首なんてへし折られてる。
Oh yeah, I definitely know it wasn't Berserker. It was probably her servants. I get up from the chair with a stupid remark. It's good that I can move freely now, but it seems the movement was too violent. I don't have any wounds, but magical energy is still raging inside of me. Just moving causes my body to be pummeled from the inside. It must be the pain. Dizziness and nausea assail me, and my limbs are senseless. I won't be able to get back home before like Ilya like this.
何を弱気な。そんなこと言ってる場合じゃない。
I slap my cheeks and start walking. As I start to lean on the wall and head to the door, I hear a sound on the other side of the wall. Footsteps. A few of them too. These people approaching while talking stop in the front of the door.
今まり。くそ。なんだってこのタイミングで。
There's no time to hide. I should. Have to fight, have to make the first move when the door opens. I'm in no condition to fight. I'll sit in the chair and pretend I'm tied up. How about that bed? I'll probably make the first move. But again, just to be on the safe side. Alright, let's go. We'll make the first move. The one who moves first will win, so I have to fight. It's too late to hide now, and I don't have time to waste. I have to get out of here as quickly as possible and go home to Saber. The door opens. Standing with my back to the wall by the door, I ready myself for the patrol entering the room. The patrol just opens the door and does not enter the room. Hold on. You can see the chair from the entrance. Since I'm not tied to the chair anymore, won't they figure out the situation from that? This is bad. If they call for people right now, it'll get harder to escape. I just have to go out myself and beat the patrol. I jump from the wall to the door, and the patrol must have known I was hiding as they enter the room as soon as I jump out.
Come on!
I can't stop now. Whoever it is, I'll just beat them and leave the room.
動くな。おとなしくしていれば命までは。シロ。
Oh, wow. I honestly thought it was going to be the servants. My body stops dead. My mind goes blank. The person that I must go and save is standing right in front of me.
セイバーどうしてここに
どうしてなんて、そんなことは言うまでもないでしょ。サーバントがマスターを守るのに理由はいりません。シローが囚われたのなら、助けに来るのは当然ではないですか。
いや、だからどうして俺が捕まったって知ってるんだよ。
I like to know that too.
いや、そんなことよりどうしてここにいるんだ、セイバー。ここはイリアの隠れ家だぞ。今のセイバーが近寄っていい場所じゃない。
それは私のセリフです。あなたこそ何をやっていたのですか。一人で行動するなとあれほど言っていたのに、やすやすとイリアスピールに拉致され、このような場所に監禁されるなんて。シローはマスター失格です。この件については何らかの謝罪をしてもらわなければ気が済みません。
確かにそれは軽率だった。けどどうしてセイバーがここにいるんだ。セイバー満足に動けないんだろ。だっていうのにイリアの本拠地に来るなんて何考えてるんだ。
あなたこそ何を考えているのです。サーバントはマスターを守る者。シローが囚われたのですから、イリアスピールの本拠地だろうと関係はありません。
Saber speaks clearly. Her figure is just as it was before. It's different from the figure sleeping, weak, and in pain.
シロー、どうしたのです。急に黙り込んで。やはり捕まっている間に傷を負ったのですか。
いや、そうじゃない。俺のことはいいんだ。それよりセイバーこそ元気そうでよかった。
I really regained my peace of mind. I'm surprised Saber is here, but I'm happy she's back to normal. It's just selfish prejudice, but I think Saber is meant to act like this.
すまなかったな、セイバー。事情はよくわからないけど、俺を助けに来てくれたんだろ。
はい。サーバントとして マスターを救うのは当然ですから。
ありがとう。お前が来てくれて本当に助かった。
I like how flustered she is right now. I'm glad. There's no problem now. All that's left is to escape with Saber and... Hey. Why can I see Tosaka?
トサカ。
That makes more sense now. Is she really serious there?
思ったより元気そうじゃない。これじゃあ私たちが出向く必要もなかったかしら。
だからそう言っただろ、リン。エミやシロなど放っておけと。この手の男がな、周りに迷惑をかけるだけかけて、自分だけは生き延びるのだ。
聞き捨てなりません、アーチャー。助力を頼んだのは私ですが、あなたにシロを侮辱する権利などないはずです。
いざ主が助かればそれか。マスターもマスターなら、サーバントもサーバントだ。協力者に対するありがたみなどないようだな。ま、いずれ戦う身だ。情など持たれない方がやりやすくはあるが。
Saber falls silent as if he hits a sore spot. This guy, does he not get along with Saber either?
そこまでよ。今がどんな状況なのか忘れてるわけじゃないでしょうね、あーちゃん。おしゃべりなんてしてる暇はないわ。イリアスフィールが戻ってくる前に撤退しないと。
ちょっと待ってくれ。トサカたちはここがイリアの住みかだって知っててきたのか。いや、そもそも。
Ilya went out intending to kill them. Then, does that mean Ilya and Tosaka missed each other?
助かった。今頃イリアはうちに向かってると思う。トサカたちがここに来てくれなかったらイリアと戦う羽目になってた。
ええ、そうみたいね。イリアとバーサーカーが外に出たのは確認したわ。まあそうでもなければこんなところまで忍び込まないけど。
I see. Tosaka took such drastic measures because she knew Ilya went outside. She's as direct as ever, but that turned out for the best this time.
とにかく話は後よ。ここがアインツベルンのアジトって分かった時は覚悟してきたけど、合わないんならそれに越したことはないでしょ。セイバーがそんな調子じゃバーサーカーには太刀打ちできないしね。
Tosaka steps between me and Saber.
トサカ、セイバーがそんな調子ってどこがだよ。顔色もいいし、もう以前のセイバーじゃないか。
あなたね、そんな都合のいい話があるわけないでしょ。セイバーは全く回復してないわ。立っているだけが精一杯って見てわからない？
リン、それは黙っていると約束したはずです。
悪いわね、そんなの破棄よ。黙っていてもマイナスなだけだし、そもそも隠し通せる問題じゃないわ。
それはそうですが、しかし。
She hesitates painfully. That makes me realize that her condition has not improved at all.
セイバー、今の話は本当なのか？
はい、リンの言うことは正しい。恥ずかしい話ですが、今の私ではセイバーとして戦うことはできません。できることといえばシローの盾になることぐらいでしょうか。
そんなことだろうと思ったわ。武装もできないぐらい弱ってるくせに一緒に行くって聞かないんだもの。戦えない代わりにマスターをかばおうとでも思ったんでしょ。
My breathing stops. What is that? She's so weak she can't arm herself? What ridiculous things is she saying about being my shield?
すまないシロー。このような体ではサーバント失格だとは分かっていますが、それでも盾の役割はできます。
That's it. Why do you always think such stupid things?
ふざけんな。そんなの不服に決まってるだろう。トサカ、お前なんだってセイバーを連れてきたんだ。 今は俺のことよりセイバーの方がずっと大事だって分かってたんじゃないのか。
何よ、私だって反対したわよ。けどセイバーはどうしてもって聞かないし、そもそもセイバーじゃないとあんたの居場所は分からなかったわ。危険なのは100も承知だけど、それでもセイバーは必要だったの。